Hey, bud, how you doing? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Bit of snow running for you today. And back on Washington. Hopefully we can get this map sorted before the year 5 DOC drops with another 4 areas. Doing good. Children got banned from TMP again. You know what you should do? Stop doing things wrong and you won't get banned. I know sometimes it's hard, but, you know. Think if more people treated TMP and, you know, Euro Truck or American Truck like proper truck simulators, I think less people would get banned. But the thing is, people treat them like racetracks. And, you know, do dumb shit. So, you know, the saying shit happens really does happen. I only hit an admin at 93. Well, that's kind of, you know, 93 kph after taking 52% damage after losing power. Lost 93, 65 miles an hour, something like that. I may be a little off. You're still speeding, bro. You know, you are still speeding. And you can't swing it any other way. Come on, what's going on, computer? Are you not liking the fact that I switched my Bluetooth headset back on? There we go. Okay. Something like that. Was about 90 kph. On the road I was 3 over the limit. Hit the brakes. Air ran out, no power steering, done. That shouldn't happen in ATS or ETS, that you hit the brakes and you've got no air to stop yourself. Yeah, that should not happen at all. I mean, even with realistic simulated air, that should never happen. Right, anyway, let's get you on the live screen. So, for the moment, as you can see, I'm in the FEM. And that isn't working for the moment. Hold the line caller. I know exactly what's wrong with this. It's forgotten my pedals. Steering wheel, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Occasionally it does this. It forgets that I'm using a wheel and pedals sometimes and forgets the pedals. So let's just quickly do that and quickly do that. Right, okay. Now we should be good. Right, let's go. I dropped my braking thing down to 25%. Need to turn it back up again. I normally have mine about somewhere between 65 and 80, and I think that's basically realistic braking. So we're going over to Solace, and we're going to get some cement bags. And that's why we're taking the FEM, because it's a 4 slot. and then we're going to go back over to the mountain map and make some slabs and bricks for a mission. Well, a task. I have to try 60. Yeah, I normally keep it between 60 and 80, depending what truck I'm in. Normally, if you've got a trailer on, 60 to 80 is kind of good, you know. As long as I don't whack the brakes and you lock them up, it's absolutely fine. That's the thing that you're going for. You're going for kind of not locking. I suppose the best way to test it is without a trailer, but how many times you've got to be driving around without a trailer, which is why I always do it with a trailer. You know, there's very rare a time I should be driving any kind of distance without a trailer on board. Occasionally, yes, but not that many. So I always do it with a trailer on. I've got a Scania S-Series 6x4. Well, to be honest, no matter what truck you got, mate, you just, yeah, you just do it to your needs, so I say. As long as you do it to your needs, it's, you know, it's, you know, you get used to what you've set it to, so it shouldn't have a problem. You know what I mean? Only you know how you like your braking intensity. And then, obviously, if you do it how you like it, you know, you shouldn't, as long as all's fair in love and war, you shouldn't hit anybody. I do a lot of heavy cargo, as it pays good money, and I'm always in debt on there. I'm trusting you have everything on then, like fines and fatigue and stuff like that. If you're always in debt, I'd say get a couple of people working for you. Get a couple of workers. I always say, depending on your system, because of course your system has to run any AI workers you have, 3 garages full of workers is enough. That's my recommendation. So if you put 3 garages in different parts of the Euro Truck universe, like way from each other, each one, and then put yours right in the center, they shouldn't come back saying that you've got no work quite a lot of the time. Occasionally they still do, but they shouldn't, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I stayed at the speed limit. Yeah, so, yeah, if you, like, I've got an IRL, well, I call it an IRL-ish playthrough on my single-player convoy, where I stick to the speed, and I've got the tiredness on and stuff like that, and my character's actually doing quite well at the moment. I mean, and again, that's only because I built it up as a company, not as a single-player game. And I feel if you do this, you know, if you're doing a similar thing, you need to concentrate on building up your company rather than your player. And that way, when your player gets to a certain point, your company will be at a similar point, and even if you're smashing the truck up and needing repair, your AI players should be able to pay for your mistakes, kind of a deal, if you know what I mean. And then your money is there for finding you and upgrading and stuff like that. I'm still building up my IRL-ish player. Trying to play it as a realistic as possible truck. Worth 380k now. It's fully upgraded to where I want it. Going to look into workers today. Yeah, like I say, if you're in Birmingham, what I would do is what map are you playing on? Are you playing on default map, or are you playing with pro mods? Because that matters. So, here's the thing. I mean, it kind of doesn't matter. The theory's the same. So, what I would do is go if you're on the default map, go up to Scotland, up to Aberdeen. I think that's the highest place. Yeah, so you're on normal. So go up to Aberdeen, get yourself a garage up there, put your AI workers in that. Okay? Then, if you've got enough money, work your way down to, as my PC is cheap as chips. Yeah, so 3 garages of workers would be fine for you. If it starts lagging, get rid of 1 garage. Or get rid of a couple of workers, you know what I mean? If it starts lagging for you in single player. But yeah, try 3 garages, because they will take care of most of your mistakes. Don't go any more than that. I found it's the sweet spot. 3 garages is kind of the sweet spot. But it should run 3 garages and you. So yeah, so like I was saying, go up to Aberdeen. I think that's the furthest place in Scotland you can go. Buy the garage up there, 5 drivers. Then go down as far as you can, say, bottom of Spain. Whack another garage there. And then right over in Turkey. And whack another one there. And then put yourself somewhere like, I don't know, Germany. 3400G and a Vega, 11 graphics. Have to run it on the lowest settings. Because I really get bad lag around 5 FPS. 5 FPS? Really? Dude, I used to run that game on a Intel Pentium dual core with a 1050 Ti on high when I wasn't streaming. And the graphics hasn't changed. I think there's something wrong with your PC, I really do. You should be able to run that game, not a problem. The only thing I would say, yeah, that's the only thing I was going to say, is maybe get yourself a proper graphics card. And you don't need a very good one for the game. Something like a 30 series card or a 20 series card would do you on probably the same power that you have. And I guarantee you it will run the game a lot better. And if you're running it on low settings at the moment, you will value the difference. Oh, you will you ever? Might have a GT 1030 somewhere. Yeah, that's probably too low, mate. That's probably too low. I mean, the lowest I'd go into put into something like that so it doesn't bottleneck is probably a, I don't know, 2060 card. If you know somebody with a cheap 2060 card, that would be good. 2060 should run it on high, easy. And depending what power supply, it should run it too, without having to swap out your power supply. So if you know somebody with 2060 that's just got it on the shelf or something, not using it, ask them if you can borrow it for a couple of weeks. I'll be okay. Have a look around. I've got a 850 PSU. Nice. So you've got enough power for definite. Like I say, you want a dedicated graphics card, but apparently the graphics card in that CPU is not bad. And I don't understand why it won't run Euro Truck on at least medium settings. I mean, it should do. I mean, guaranteed that the GPU part of the processor in that is supposed to be better than my old 1050 Ti that I had a few years back. When I say a few years back, I mean about 10 years back. But it should be a lot better than that. Like I say, 2060 minimum. I go anything up to, so you don't bottleneck it, anything up to a 3070 be nice. It runs Fortnite perfectly for my son, but ETS is bad. See, that's what I don't get. Because they're very similar type games for graphics, but Fortnite runs faster than Euro Truck. And what I mean by that is, obviously Fortnite is a faster paced game, so you're moving, you're turning, you're twisting, so it should work worse with Fortnite. Know what I mean? Roadcraft is a little glitchy. Roadcraft has always been a little glitchy, mate. Even with my old computer was a 3600X with a 3060 Ti, 16 gigs of RAM, and it had problems running it and streaming it. And it shouldn't have done. But yeah, the game when it came out was badly optimized, so you know that was the problem with that. It's a lot better now, but with the new computer runs it easy. I think I might have done something wrong somewhere in ETS. What you should try then is, have you gone into the advanced settings for the graphics, or are you just using base? If you've gone into the advanced settings, I would say use base, because they will run a lot easier, and limit the FPS to 60. You don't need any more than 60 FPS. So if it says like unlimited right off the chart, whack it back to 60 frames. Because when I played the game, it was on 1.54, ran perfect, but now 1.56 is bad. Yeah, nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. They haven't changed a thing with graphics. They've drawn a few things differently, which means you get a little better contrast of everything, but the engine is still the same. They're thinking about upgrading it to the latest DirectX, but have not done it yet. So yeah, yeah, I would try. I mean, if you've already got it on low settings, limiting it to 60 frames, yeah, I don't know what else to suggest. I mean, it should run it easily on probably on probably high settings. I have no idea what I've done. Maybe need to base everything and change one thing at a time. Yeah. I mean, like I say, if Fortnite plays on it, ETS should play on it. Do you play with any mods on ETS? Because that could damage it if you've got a lot. And when I say a lot, you know, say 20, 30 plus, that can damage your FPS. And I'll say it can damage your FPS. It can damage your FPS in that you're using your CPU for CPU and GPU. No mods, no pro mods, just base game. Yeah, it should run that easily, mate. Should really. Like I said, if it runs Fortnite without a problem, should run that. Something you could try is whacking it up to high on base. Don't touch a thing except your FPS, switch that down a little bit. What I would do is I'd put minimum FPS to 20 and max FPS to 60. But in terms of all the other thing, keep it on simple graphics, whack up to high, reset it so the game chunks it over, and then if it looks crap, if it looks like it can't do it, whack it back again. Hang on, I got all the DOCs though. That shouldn't make a difference. DOCs don't make that much of a difference because they're mainly mapped. And they only basically load in properly when you go there and you're driving through them. So they shouldn't make too much of a difference. It's a bit of a weird one. But like I say, I try going back in, simple graphic settings, whack it up to high, go back out to the truck, see how it looks. Obviously don't go far, just go a couple of yards or whatever. Go back in, limit your FPS to between 20 and 60, minimum and max. hopefully that sorts it. If it doesn't, whack it to medium, try it again. Again, limit your FPS 20 to 60. And if that's not working, yeah, maybe something's going wrong. And when I say maybe something's going wrong, like I say, if it handles Fortnite without a glitch, it should handle ETS without a glitch. I have used VSync. VSync is really only for if you... oh yeah, right, that's correct. VSync is only really if you have screen tear. So if you're having screen tear when you look around, yeah, use VSync. I personally, if I've not got screen tear when I'm looking around, I don't put VSync on. Because it saves power. Yeah, got 100%, broken my new PC maybe. 9900 3DX and 4090. If you're thinking about a new PC, give yourself a little bit extra power, it will, and go full AMD and save yourself a little bit of money. It helps FPS as well. Never noticed. I know it helps screen tear, but never noticed it with FPS. I'd be careful of the 3D cards from Ryzen as well. They can be a bit funny. A few of our guys have had a couple of problems with them, where the AI from them interrupts stuff. I'll have a go at it. You haven't got screen tear. Yeah, like Brack says, you know, you may want to use VSync if it helps with FPS. Try it both ways, on and off. Do what? Great. Well done, mate. Well fucking done. Do you know what that means? That means I have to get a crane. Because I can't just unload here. Well, hang on, I can actually. Unpack cargo. Cover. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not losing it. Gotcha. Well, you caused a little bit of inconvenience. You haven't got me. This means I have to go up with this fucker and put it on air. And then recover the other truck. Oh, see, I'm not a PC person like that. What would you recommend? Depends what you want from a new PC. You know, if you just want to be able to play Euro Truck with your current stuff, yeah, buy a fairly cheap GPU. Have somebody stop the onboard GPU, and Bob's your uncle. You're done, and you'll be able to play Euro Truck no problem. I would imagine. If you want to upgrade, yeah, either get yourself a friend or a reliable person who can build PCs, and, you know, build the PC you actually want for the money you want to spend, rather than buying a pre-built. And if they know what they're doing, if you want AMD as a processor, they should tell you to use AMD as a graphics card. Because like I say, you do get a little bit of extra power pairing the two together. And you don't have to spend half as much. Because AMD's graphics cards are about 2/3 of the price of an Intel one. I got a friend called DRD, Dr. Dave Tech. He's great at that stuff. Yeah, so have a word with him, see what he recommends. You know, let him know that what you've got, you know, you're having trouble playing this game and that game, but it plays this game and that game quite well, and see what he says. I mean, it might, like I say, he might tell you to like take it to him, and you know, maybe he's got a 3060 or something similar for cheap for you, which is a cheap and easy fix. Or if you want to go down the new PC route, you know, maybe you can recommend some stuff and actually build the computer you really want instead of a pre-built. Pre-builts are good, don't get me wrong, but there's always parts in a pre-built that's substandard compared to the rest, which means, you know, it's not as good as what it should be. So guys, as you can see, the poppies up in the top corner. I do pay respects on 11/11, which is in 8 days time. 11/11/11. Is it 11/11 on a Sunday this year? If it's not, whatever day's Remembrance Sunday, I always stream like 7 till 11, but on Remembrance Sunday I always stream till about 11:05, so I can do the 2 minutes silence, and then I raid out shortly afterwards. So on that Sunday, whatever day is Remembrance Sunday, if you come into my stream and there's a screen up saying lest we forget or something, and it's absolute silence, yeah, I will not type anything, I will not say anything until the 2 minutes are over. If the idiots in chat decide to push buttons, that's their problem, and they, you know, they're not so respectful. And I know some of you are going to say you can turn them off. Well, I know you can turn them off. But on that day, I kind of trust people won't do it. Where the fuck's my truck? Did I pass it? Oh no, there it is. I'm okay. The King of Steam 2025. Oh, it's a British man. Well, yeah, okay. You got me there. So I've got to take all of this off of this truck, if I can. Come on, let me have it, thank you. And recover that truck, because thank you, Rex. Haven't seen any British people play SnowRunner in Yonks. I play it every Monday, mate. Play and stream every Monday. And thank you very much for your follow. Also, I play it through crossplay multiplayer, so people can come and join me. Oh, hang on. If I pack it when I get all 4 on, it'll disappear that first one. It'll disappear this one. There we go. Right. Let's change track. Why don't you want to change truck? Is it because that's on? Oh. And now I can recover for Brax. There you go, Brax. All done, mate. Dopey piece of shit. It's Tuesday for me currently, but I do night shifts, so it fits. So it fits well, so I can catch what you found. Carry on the crane to avoid disappearing stock. Yes. Also, what's happened to me before is when you get to this next place, this has happened, don't start delivering stuff until you get that one on top off the truck. I have had it disappear. Hey, Brax is in. GG's Brax, thanks mate. And guys, welcome in, good afternoon, how are we doing? Hopefully your Monday is going absolutely grand. If you're listening to Simulator Radio earlier, I was the DJ between 11 and 1. Tomorrow, I know it's a bit early to start talking about tomorrow yet. Tomorrow, we will be waiting for the new DOC drop of Farming Sim and the Dare drops. The Dare drops, guys, are challenges that I do to get you guys keys for the game. Guess what country I'm from? It's Tuesday for you, so I'm guessing Australia or New Zealand, somewhere over that way. It was either or, and I had a 50-50 chance of getting it right. I got loads of online friends, mate, that are from Oz. A little fact about my surname from Twitch. A little fact about my username from Twitch. Okay, carry on. It's not Steam, the platform. It's Steam. Oh, Steam Trains. Okay, I get you. Wow. Do you play Train Sim? One game I've never played as well, Train Sims. I have many hours on Train Sim World 3 to 5 and have spent a big chunk of getting DOCs like the Flying Scotsman and all those beauties. Nice. Like I say, one game I've never played, purely because I'm not really that interested in trains for one. I have a bigger interest in planes instead of trains. Do you use mods on SnowRunner, or are you a vanilla player? I play vanilla, and I'll tell you for why. I think when you use a mod, and a lot of mods are quite cheaty, I think it takes away from the player when you complete stuff. I have used mods in the past, and that, you know, I'm not one of these who go, I don't play with mods and I've never done it, because how do you know what they're like if you've never played with them? You know, your knowledge of the mods are kind of secondhand off of somebody else, which kind of I don't like. You know, I'd rather try a few mods and see what they're like and see how cheaty they are. And there are a few mods that are really fucking cheaty. So yeah, that's why I don't play with any. It takes away from the difficulty and the joy of finishing things. Yeah. So like you're saying, like I just said, you know, I don't play with mods because, you know, for me, like I say, it takes away from my completion. You know, if you're playing with a truck that can't be destroyed, you don't need fuel with it, you just will not fucking play the game, as far as I'm concerned. Afternoon, young man. How's it all going today? It's going all right, Jers. It's going all right, mate. I play with mods, but only ones that look cool, like the big Ops Semi. That's still not overpowering. Just less changes of tipping. Less chances of tipping. That's the OP part. I mean, to be honest, there's OP parts to all sorts of vehicles, mate. Even some of the A4 DOC trucks that are in the game now, you know, the Mastodon. That is a very OP truck. It literally goes anywhere, can do anything. The only downside about it is, yeah, it's a bit thirsty and it's a bit loaded around. That's it. Otherwise, it's a fucking cracking truck, and mine a number one truck too, in terms of what it can do. And I value trucks in a different way to a lot of people on this game. So what I count as a good truck can do a lot of things. So, yeah, my top 10 is filled with trucks that you can pick, and literally you can stay all gaming because it can do everything. So stuff like the Atom, the Mastodon, the 605R, the Azov 64131, you know, trucks like that. You know, trucks that have got a lot of add-ons, even though the 605R doesn't have a lot of add-ons. It's got quite a lot less add-ons, but is a very good truck nonetheless. Trucks that don't have much room or boring. I love using chronic mods when not trying to do missions. I just try and do dumb shit. Come on. Come on. Don't do that. Thank you. Right. I don't want to take too much shield out of that trailer because I don't know what it's for yet. That's right, I didn't take it. I should have took it off, really. Rather than delivering it in with it there. Right. So, I need for this mission... Is that one? Yeah, it's that one. So I need to make a slab. Just want to make sure it's just the one slab that I made. And I need to make... Oh shit, I shouldn't have made 2 slabs, should have made 1. What's that? Okay, so that should be 2 blocks. Alright, so there's a slab there. That's okay, and 2 blocks. So we'll take a block now. Just totally different direction for the other block. Alright. Right, let's get out of here and get a for the thing. I'm going to be honest, here I haven't played much pure vanilla, but as I said, I usually use mods that aren't too overpowering, unless the map is impossible with trucks I have. To be honest, I don't even use them then. I mean, but for instance, the hardest map I think in the game, bar none, is Umar. And yeah, I didn't even use mods then. So I'm going up there, so I want to... Okay. Okay, so that's the way. So, well, that's a way. It's not the way, but it's a way. So come off here. Follow all the way to the end. Take a right. Go down here. And turn off towards there and go up here. Is the way. Right. And then come back and do the next one, because the next one's across the river, so I need to come back this way anyway, so there's no point carrying 2 lots, getting all the way up there and carrying it all the way back again. You know, extra weight, extra fuel. So yeah, that's the way I play the game, fully vanilla, just using the DOC trucks, and hopefully I have friends that come on and help me out, like Brex has done now. Brex is on help me out now. Like I say, I've played full crossplay multiplayer, so anybody can come on. Remember guys, that Snowrun is one of these games that you do not need this map to be in your arsenal. If you want to come on and try it, you only need the base game. You don't even need this truck in your arsenal. You know, you can still come on and play with whatever trucks you have and with whatever XP you have. If we complete a mission, you get the XP and the money, as well as we all do, but obviously I'm level 30, so I don't need it. That's not being big-headed, that's top level. And to be honest, you should be top level before you even get out of Alaska. If you've not got level 30 before you've not got out of Alaska, you've missed something. You should have done by now. You know, if you've done every mission, you sold all your trucks, by the time you get out of Alaska to go to Tamar, A, you should have plenty of money, B, you should be level 30. Which means you'll have all the standard upgrades for all trucks. There'll be a few you don't have, which are special ones, and sometimes they are absolutely needed to make a truck better. For instance, the F750, the what I call the medical truck, that absolutely needs its full powered engine. It's a bit shit without it, to be honest. So yeah, today we're on SnowRunner. Tomorrow we'll be waiting for the new map to drop and download, and hopefully Dare Drops will be there at the same time. We'll try and do some Dare Drop stuff. So in a couple of days after that, we should have some keys for Farming Simulator 25 to give away to you. I normally try and do the hard ones, so I normally get Farm Simulator 25 and Season Passes if I can. But anybody who doesn't want to play anybody who does want to play the game, they're normally Steam copies as well. So yeah, Steam copies, which obviously, if you're on PlayStation or Xbox, they'll be no good to you. Well, I do make an effort of trying to get them sort of copies. I'll probably try and get just the DLC for those of you who have everything else that haven't bought the season pass. Say if you bought all the other bits and pieces separately, which in my eyes, even though that's the way you probably could afford it, you would have saved money by getting the season pass. No good getting the season pass now because obviously the season's nearly over. This is the last bit for season 1. So give it a few months and there'll probably be a new season pass out for Farming Simulator 25 for year 2. Is it bad? That's year 1 virtually done already in Farming Sim 25. Already. A year gone. Seems like only yesterday that I started playing it and deleted 22. Literally, first day I had it downloaded, 22 went in the bin. I say it went in the bin, obviously it's still on my Steam with all the DLCs and everything like that, but I haven't touched it. I literally have not touched it since I picked up 25. Okay. I'm hoping the way I could have gone up is easier to come down. That I chose not to go up. Ooh. Yeah, I wonder if I can go straight across. That's it. Move out the way, tree. I've just realised my new PC has Bluetooth. So I'm using my Bluetooth headset, my Bluetooth in-ear headset. They're a lot better quality than these actually, which are very dear. So I've got the Steinhausen monitor headset. They are a professional earpiece, kind of earpieces that musicians use, and I think these are better quality for sound. You know, the bassier, the clearer. And yet they were Bluetooth and probably less than 20 quid. Just goes to show your money doesn't buy you quality all the time, although it kind of does most of the time. Right, that's one done. So let's say fuel, not change truck. Stop truck. So we're going back down this way. Do we go straight ahead? Because that will bring us up there. That looks kind of, in fact, that looks kind of easier. I do that. Go there, follow that. Go out here. Go that way. That should lead me to the end. To go that way, back down to the thing, and then we'll look at how we get to the next bit, which is over here. So that's south. Where's the helipad? Helipad's up in the corner, isn't it? Helipad's over here. So I think we should take both. Because once we get to there, So we'll come out, go round. And once we go to there, we'll come back over the bridge and go up there for the helipad. So we'll take both. We'll take the slab and the block. That was all. I just got a cutscene. Really? Wow. Okay. For what? For what I dropped off? I didn't get a cutscene. That's strange. One thing we have found with this map, guys, if you haven't gone into your Washington maps yet, is that there is a lot of driving. The crane? Don't know, mate. Mind you, we have noticed some weird bits and pieces with this game of late. Yeah. We've noticed some weird shit happening with it. Like, maybe certain missions that are complete. You guys coming into my game, they're not complete. So, yeah. We have noticed that a little bit. It's almost like they've combined my save with part of some of your saves, which is a little bit messed it up. Why can't I get up there? Okay, it's a bit too high. Why? Oh, I'm getting this fucking stupid fucking tire thing. Hate this. Where it's not reading the ground terribly well. Whoa, whoa, don't come off totally. Okay, let's do it this way then. You're gonna go, what way is that? Why can't I get that tree up there? I think I'd fuck this. I think I'd fuck. I want that tree over there. Can you get, no, 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 no. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's the tree I want. There you go. That's one way of getting up. That's one way of getting up. Oh, God. That was stupid. Wouldn't let me up front way, so we've reversed that. The crane, check your missions. Which one am I checking? Submission. So I've got one only on Liberty, which is logistics in action. Northwest is complete for me, and yeah, I've got just three that's needs unlocking. Other than that, I'm doing trialing time. Also, since getting the new PC, I've upped my graphics on this game to as high as they can go, to be honest. Well, when I say as high as they can go, as high as they can go without altering any of the other little bits and bobs. So on the normal sort of low, medium, high, and ultra, or on ultra. Right, so we're going to pick up the rest of what's down here. We'll grab some fuel out of that trailer. Hopefully not too much, because obviously I don't know whether it's part of a mission. And, yeah. We'll go and drop both bits off. Also, guys, don't forget, I am dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so if you can do so, please go over and hit the subscribe button. It's not like the subscribe button here on Twitch, it's like the follow button here on Twitch. And yeah, if you give me a thumbs up while you're there, be perfect. And to be fair, not switched the bot on. Oh, you know, we've been going for what, nearly an hour? And nobody's told me that the bot's not on. Never mind. So if you have, give the VOD a like already. I haven't seen it. Because the bot went on till just a second ago. So yeah, I use Lumia bot. It's not a well, it's kind of a sophisticated bot, and you do have to pay for it. Is it worth it? Yeah. I've bought the lifetime subscription to it, and it not only does the work of a bot, it also does like the jump scares and light changes and stuff like that. Another guy you before, or two of us guys, you know I love you more. You took me by surprise. Right, let's grab a bit of fuel out of this. I'm hoping it's got fuel in it. Nobody snicked all. Because if it's part of a mission, it still needs to have 10%. Yeah, it's got loads in it. Okay. That'll do. I don't want to take it all. Yeah, if it's part of a mission, guys, don't forget you need to leave 10% of the overall fuel in it. If it becomes yours, you can empty it to sell it. Mean that much to me. So no one else did through the grapevine. It's quite a nice load, doesn't it? I can tell you now it's heavy. I mean, it's so heavy that if I have to crane it off, this crane will just about lift it off the bed. You know, it'll struggle, but it will just about lift it off. Some of the camera angles on this when you're up high like this is terrible. You know, literally it doesn't like being up here with the camera. It wants to squat you down. Trouble is, squatting you down is it's got you like that if you like to be slightly above your truck. Like I do in this game, I like to be slightly above and back a little bit. Only because when we're off-roading, I can see what kind of terrain I'm on. I can see where I'm going. It's kind of like the all-in-one view. Be slightly above and back as far as you can. And like I say, depending on how I'm feeling for some of these long drives, I'll play with the wheel, I'll play with the controller. The one thing I don't play with is keyboard. So the only thing after this, I think, is a trailer of some sorts. Find it and take it somewhere. I'm guessing the wife's awake because the dog's gone. Alright, so around here, over the next bridge. Must be Monday. Fire alarm. Okay, switch it off then. Good lad. Fire alarm check on a Monday. If that comes through and you didn't like it, to apologise, but there's nothing I can do. It's out of my control. So that's that way. So we're going to go off here, go up here a little bit, and then we're going to spin around and come back for that one over there. Suppose what we should do really is see where the next bit is as well, just in case that's got to go to the helipad as well, and then I can take the slab and the trailer up at the same time. Right, is it in here that got to go? Oh, I should have gone in that last one. Shit, okay. In that last one, take a right. Darn it. Gosh darn it. And guys, yes, Daz last week bought a pack of Stream Leaks cards, which means Stream Leak giveaway is active. So if we reach 30 viewers, I give away 10 random packs of Stream Leaks cards. If we get to 60 viewers, I give away 20 packs of Stream Leaks cards, and so on and so forth. If I go for a break, if we get over level 3 of words on stream, the lucky winner will get again 3 packs of Stream Leaks cards, and if anybody gets over 100, they also get a pack of Stream Leaks cards. But it is reset day tomorrow morning, so yeah. So if you do happen to buy some packs of cards today, just remember that it's reset day tomorrow, and the giveaway's reset again every Tuesday. So there's another mission up here somewhere, and that's where the trailer's got to go. Put the line caller. Oh, it's a semi-trailer. Okay, that's got to be delivered to the. Oh, got to be delivered down there. Okay, so we'll have to go back and get a thingy trailer anyway, low saddle truck anyway, and go get that. Which entrance Suribot? Suribot shouldn't go freaking. Okay, so we'll deliver this, recover back, and then we need to come in with a semi-trailer and as a low saddle rather truck and get the semi-trailer. I don't think Brax is going to have a semi-trailer on him, a semi-truck on him. KJ Aussie Farms, how you doing, mate? You're right. That's good. Glad you're right, mate. Right. We're coming off of here. We need to get up there. Best way to do that is to go to here and then go back this way. Ordering Moser on Wednesday. Hopefully you're going, if you're ordering it straight from Moser, mate, hopefully you're going to use my code or my link. I get a very, very small commission if you do use my link if you're ordering direct from Moser. And it kind of bigs me up a little bit as well, and hopefully someday they'll choose me to review some shit, you know what I mean? If you are going to be using Moser and you do want to use my link, make sure you copy my link. Make sure you copy the link. All you do is copy the link, you press to go through with it, and boom, that links straight to me. And when you've ordered it, I get an email saying, congratulations, somebody's used your link. What you getting, mate? What you getting? I'm interested now. What you getting? So here's my take on the Moser goodies. Here's my take on the Moser goodies. If you're getting the starter stuff like the R3, then you are trucking or farming because you do not need to get anything else. If you're going to be going into do a bit of racing, at least get the R5 because it's slightly more powerful, and while you're racing you'll feel that slight bit more. If you're only using it for PC as well, the R3, make sure you get the one for PC because it'll save you a few quid or a few dollars. Because, yeah, just the PC one is cheaper than the Xbox PC one. But it will still take, if you're getting it for the truck bundle, it will still take the trucking wheel, the ES wheel, and every other wheel. You just won't have the power of the more powerful motors. That's it. The good thing about Moser is all their bits are interchangeable with everything. You know, so you could get the R3, and if that's enough power for you while you're racing, you could say bung the CP2 freaking GT3 wheel on it. And it worked perfectly. Or you could have the R3 and plug in the and booster pedals, and they'll work absolutely fine on it. Yeah, I watch vids on the R3. Like I say, it will save you, I think it saves you about, the bundle, the R3 bundle just for PC, saves you about, in pounds, it saves you about £200 on the R5. Is it any less of a wheel? No. It's just slightly less power. So the force feedback will be slightly less. That is all. You'll still feel quite a lot compared to your, say if you're buying a Logitech G923 from brand new. I think they're about £300. I'm talking in pounds because I'm from the UK. So they're still about £300. If you're buying, say, or thinking about buying the Thrustmaster T300 GTRS, that's about £300. But you get more feel from the R3 because it's a direct drive wheel, not belts or cogs. So yeah, something to think about for the same money. Red, how we doing, mate? How's work? Hopefully it's treating you right. Can't wait for tomorrow when I get my crack at the Highlands, Matt. Really, really can't wait till I get my crack at the Highlands map. Not just that, I'm going to wait for the airdrop stuff to happen as well before I stream it, and then we'll try and get multiple things done at once. So I'll do my look on the map and the new stuff, as well as trying to do the airdrop stuff, and it will coincide. To be honest, how long I spend on the Highlands map will all depend on, because I've noticed that Frosty today highlighted Ebony Island, which I've been waiting for to come out. And once I get my hands on that, as some of you know, I shall be doing a challenge mode playthrough Zero to Hero style. When I say Hero to Zero style or Zero to Hero style, not quite Zero to Hero, but it will feel like Zero to Hero, you know. I'll start off with a $500,000 in my pocket, but I still owe the bank $1 million, so, you know, literally I start out with a loss straight away that I have to pay back a certain amount a month. I mean, he doesn't say that I have to pay back a certain amount a month, but I'm going to say that I need to pay back like $5,000 a month. Just so I don't sit on my laurels. Right, to finish this task, I now need a low saddle truck. So we've got to go back and get one. I think I might try to use, because I'm only going to use it for that. Let's try and use a truck that I don't normally use. Do this. That one. Like I say, I don't know. I like this truck, but I don't normally use it for anything. Yeah, it's a Taiga 6455B. I think this is the better Taiga out of the two. I really do. That's just my personal preference. Right, let's go back to that map. Some people disagree with me. Some people think the first Taiga you find is the better one. For me, this one's the better one. I think this one has better traction. I think this one has, yeah, has a lot slightly more connections to it that you can use. And it's just, I think it's just a nicer overall truck. So all we're doing is going over, getting this semi-trailer filled, that task, and we're going to drop this one back. So I might have a word with Tav later, because I know he has very similar things to do as far as like dare drops, and he's going to be working on the map, and I know he's going to be putting up a server and stuff like that. Just wondering whether if we can pick the same dare drops, whether we can do them together, kind of deal. So I know one of them's probably going to be 500k earned in fish. Just say. And I know it's quite a weird way of making fish food. So that might be a thing. Or it's going to be 500k made in onions, which is going to take a bit. Whoa. Those of you that have been watching me for a little while on SnowRunner would know that, you know, when I first started playing the game, stuff like if you use the waypoints on the map to guide yourself round, the purists, when I was on console, thought that was cheating. And it wasn't until one of them come in and go, "You're cheating using them." And I went, well, to be honest, mate, I'm not. A, it's part of the game. So how can I be cheating? And B, there's no mini-map. So again, how can I be cheating? He was like, yeah, okay, I get you. And I was like, you know, okay, yeah. I mean, once you get to know the map, you shouldn't really be using waypoints. Or I say shouldn't be using. You shouldn't need to use waypoints. Not that you shouldn't be using. You shouldn't need to use waypoints because, you know, you should remember the way you're going. So, which I do. Quite a lot of times I'll remember the way I'm going. I won't even bother using them. But, you know, if you're new into a map, to find your way around instead of going, bring up the map, make a turn, bring up the map, make a turn, bring up the map, make a turn. Use the fucking waypoints, isn't it? Make it easier for yourself. I couldn't believe that some of the purists playing this game went, "You're cheating." Really? How? And like I say, that their excuse was you're using the waypoints. Yeah, basically told them, "Fuck you, see you later." Right, let's try and find our way up to the trailer. So the trailer is, once I get the mission up, because obviously I've just gone back to the other thing, it's over there. So, off there, down there. Yeah, that's probably the way. No, that's not the way. The easiest way is that way. Okay, so we go all the way through to the plant. And you remember this plant, guys, the last airdrops we did, which was a SnowRunner one. We actually had to take 2 generators to here, and it activated a turbine. The mission said about a turbine, but I didn't know what it was, and it turned out you were activating the dam's turbines with these 2 power things. So, yeah. Oh, I've just noticed something. This looks bad. This looks bad. Trust me when I say having surgery is very weird. I closed my eyes, then woke up a second later, and it was done. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's quite weird. It's so weird. I thought I was in the operating room still, but I woke up in the recovery area. Yep. Yeah, having operations are kind of weird. I've had 1 or 2. As a kid, I had a hernia operation in the nether regions, and yeah, it's very weird where you go into the kind of like the surgical kind of side wing. You jump on the bed if you've walked there, and they stick a needle in you, you fall asleep, and then you wake up in recovery, and it's all done. It's like, what the fuck? That was my first. I had blister remover. Okay. Assist on your bollocks, on your buttocks. Damn. Best afternoon nap you ever had, yeah. It's kind of like that, isn't it? You know, it's sort of like a really, really deep afternoon kip, if that's the time that you had it. Just that a few hours later, when the anesthetic kind of wears off, and yeah, you get a bit of agony. Compared, you know, it's depending what they've done. About high and drunk. Wow, what other drugs were they giving you? Jeez, wish I had some of them. I'm actually glad the surgery was covered by medic. Yeah. That's the good thing about us in the UK, mate. It's all done. 9 out of 10 things are done by National Health, and we don't pay a thing. It's all in our normal taxes. We don't pay anything for normal medical care. I mean, if you're working or you're above a certain thing, you do pay for a few prescriptions and glasses and shit like that. But yeah. I went under a 12 and woke up at 6. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've had a lot on your beds. You've had a lot of them. Woohoo, more taxes, fuck yeah. Yeah. We get taxed on nearly everything, that's the trouble over in the UK. And like I say, part of the taxes is it takes care of our medical care stuff. So, you know, and the government pays for 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 things to do with the emergency services. So, you know, we basically don't pay for extra for nothing. Probably why quite a lot of people want to get over to the UK. Is our medical care any better than yours or better than yours? Probably not. You know? I just think it's a bit shit when say your government or something taxes you for everything, and then still wants you to pay for fucking medical. I want a nice cold pint without the tax. I think we'd all like that one, mate. Wait, I don't drive first person? I do sometimes. Depending on how the field takes me, but most of the time I'll drive like this. Just so, like I say, I can see the terrain and stuff. Because in this, look, you barely can't see shit once you're in the truck. What I found is if I'm streaming this, a lot of people come back and go, I'm getting motion sickness, so I don't go internals that often. Power slide. That's what I found. Playing first person, and if you're streaming it, some of your audience will go, I'm getting motion sickness being inside because it bobbles around so freaking much. Right, here we go. Hopefully I can get there and back out. I like your poppy. Mm-hmm. It'll be there till the 11 of the 11th, or, well, I say 11/11, depending what date Remembrance Sunday is. It'll be there till then. Always do my bit to remember the people who gave their lives during the First, the Second World Wars, the Iraqi War, and all the others. To be honest, even within that, you know, the police service, the fire service, ambulance service, you know, remembrance has become like a national thing with them involved as well. So kind of Remembrance Day is kind of like a general Remembrance Day. It's not just the wars anymore. It's everything to do with your national service kind of a deal. Like I say, Army, Air Force, Navy, Police, Fire Brigade, Ambulance, Coast Guard. Oh, there's blocks on here. Come on. Oh, I bet this isn't moving because of the blocks. No way! No way! That shouldn't have fucking connected, surely. Oh well, it did and has, so fuck it, let's get out of here before I can't get out of here. Look for the hard mud, look for the hard mud. That's cheating, that's the game. It's not me, sometimes it works like that. Out like that, class. That's just the game, mate. Like I say, that's sometimes the way it works out. But hey, Vortex, how you doing, mate? Guys, Vortex 1701, he was the guy that drove in the rain for an hour and a half on Saturday around Sebring and made one mistake. That was all. That was the only mistake he made. I made 2 mistakes and I was also whacked up the ass 3 times. But again, that couldn't be helped. No, let's look at where we're going. So we're going to follow this all the way round, back down to here, and then we need to make our way back this way. Turning here and going down there. So yeah, tomorrow's stream might start a little bit later than 1 or 1:30. It may start about 2, 1:30. Depending how quick the new DLC for Farm Sim downloads and how fast the dare drops are activated. Because we're going to try and do the 2 in 1, or at least start the 2 in 1. Come on. I'm hoping we can offload these into the cement plant before we can get rid of the trailer, since we've already delivered off everything. So like I was saying, guys, Remembrance Sunday, this is what I do for all those who kind of don't understand what everything's about. So this is kind of what I do. So on Remembrance Sunday, I stream from about 7 till 11. At 11 o'clock, or just before 11 o'clock, I switch off all sounds and I put this up. That stays on for the 2-minute silence. I then come back and thank everybody for being quiet and giving their time up to remember people that we've lost during the, like I say, during the wars and stuff. And then I raid out. And that's kind of my bit to, yeah, remember what people have done to keep this country safe. Well, not just the country, the world safe. And I don't just mean, you know, the Second World War with Hitler. You know, if Genghis Khan had been had succeeded in conquering the known world at the time, we could have been speaking Mongolian. I am not joking. He nearly succeeded. You know, if Hitler would have succeeded in conquering Europe, no doubt about it, a few months later he would have gone for something else. It would have been all been speaking German. I mean, the Romans did succeed for a little while, but they were so widespread they easily got conquered by other people, being so far away from home. Yeah, bit of a history buff, me. Not that was a good subject at school when I went to school. Well, that's from my brother. My brother was a bit of a history nut. Say me brother, me late brother. Right, let's get this down. Let's get this delivered. Been quite a long task, this one. Like I say, we're going to try and deliver the what's on here off before we deliver the trailer, hopefully. Hopefully it'll work. And we can keep the blocks and the slabs. Whatever else comes next. Let's go around this way. I don't want to hit that square before we have a chance to deliver these off. See, the square to deliver the trailers just before the square to put these back in. so they can be used. Yeah, open these. Put these back. There you go. Deliver them off and then go to the trailer square. Ding! Done. Run. Run. So. There's a semi-trailer there. We might be able to dig that out. I don't think we can take it anywhere. I really don't think we'll be able to take it anywhere. High saddle, no, we won't be able to take it anywhere either because we've got a low saddle. That's no good. Lakeside cabin, that's logs and logs. Baby, I got it. Want you wait? The small logs. So get both logs from there. And you got to come over here. I think there's a trailer that does both, but I don't really want to do it with a trailer. And yeah, then it's just a case of finding the other tasks that are left on this map. There's one over here called Red Tape that I thought I activated, but hey, maybe not. Landslide cabin, that's activated. Just looking around. Mining the fish, that's already been activated. That's probably a mission. Don't guess, is that it? Just 4 left? Surely not. Let's have a quick gander. There's 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6! So there's a few still to be found. Or a couple still to be found. Let's take this back because it's got nothing. No, not worth keeping that over there. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Suck it to me, 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 suck it to me. There you go. Hi, Saddle. Let's go get that. Go get that trailer. Oh, who's messaged me? Who's messaged me? Oh. Okay, just somebody from SR. I pressed the wrong button earlier. So, on our request list that the DJ sees, we have 2 buttons that we can push on each request or message. One is to report the person if they're insulting you or sending stupid messages. The other one is to just delete it off the list. I pressed the wrong button. And that was just a message saying, what was the report about? Nothing, just me being a twat. So guys, if you have this truck in your arsenal, even from scratch, use it straight away. And anything you get from the map off of Michigan, just sell it. You do not need it. Like I say, if you have this as a starter, if you bought it with your game or whatever, or you had, or you've won like the promo copy off of me and you've got everything, just use this straight away. It is almost fully upgradable from scratch, and except for the tires that I've got, it'll work great. And like I say, anything that you get from that starter map, you just sell, because you do not need them. Once you pass the tutorial, of course. You have to get past the tutorial, find the garage, quick travel to a few places, and bump multiplayer open. If you know what you're doing, it takes you about 20 minutes. If you don't know what you're doing, it could take you up to 2 hours to figure it out. One thing I will say is, when you first start the game, if you don't know what you're doing, turn the hints on and just make sure you read everything that it says to do when you're trying to do them, because it tells you how to control your vehicle and your crane and everything, instead of you trying to figure it out. Like I say, just take note, learn from it, and then when you get really good at what you're doing and you don't need the hints anymore, then switch them off. So yeah, tomorrow guys, we should be playing the new map on Farm Sim. Like I say, might not be starting until about 1:30, 2 o'clock, depending on the downloads, how fast that is, and the dare drop challenges. Also, like I say, I'm going to have a word with Tav, because obviously he's going to put up a server tomorrow for it. And depending what we have as dare drops, we might be able to help each other out. I don't know whether he's up for that. Like I said, I'm going to have to ask. I got my camera on, I didn't even put my lights on, did I? Oosh. There we go. Only need small logs. Yeah, I'm going for that trailer for the fishy thing. I think it's on the fishy thing. I know it's stuck in the water. So here's what I'm going for. I'm going for is it that one? Hope Floats Eternal? Yeah, that one there. So I'm going for that one. So I'm going for the trailer to take that to logistics. And then 4 drilling spare parts, which are dotted around everywhere by the looks of things. But the trouble is, oh shit, maybe I should have. Oh, they're dotted around everywhere. One there, one there, one there. And one over here. Yeah, it might be best just to come over with a normal trailer and do them, I think. Yeah, drop this off, come over with the normal truck and grab them. Probably easier. Because I could, next time I come in, I could pick that one up. Come up here, go down there, pick that one up, come back, drop off. Then I could pick that one up and then work my way over to wherever the last one is here, pick that one up, and then travel back. And I should be able to do that in 2 trips. Hopefully. Maybe. So that's the plan anyway. Let's get rocking. Alright, where am I going for this? I'm going in through there. Round here, and then off. If I put a thing there, and a thing there, and a thing there, then I know when to come off. So there's one just to my left now, but I can't carry it yet. Like I say, we'll go get the crane in the back on, and then we'll come back and grab it all. This trip is all about the trailer. Grab the trailer, take that back. There we go. Alright, settle down for the long drive. And then a bit of off-roading at the end before we go down and get the trailer. Once again, guys, if you're watching on Twitch, please go over to my YouTube channel, which is now in chat, and give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. It's not like the subscribe button here on Twitch, you don't have to pay for anything. It's just like hitting the follow button. Also, don't know how long I'm going to be on tomorrow, because if I'm really close to completing any of the dare drops, I might stay on slightly longer. Like I say, last time the day before, I kind of prepared for one of the dare drops, which was 500k in the Unimog. I kind of prepared for it. I had pallets ready and waiting to be taken to the thing. Do you know what I haven't thought of if me and Tav ever dual streamed in shared chat? Some of our jump scares might go off dueling. So you might pay for it in one channel and they go off in both. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea now, does it? Like if we have the same jump scare, that might actually go off in both. Anyways. Don't ask why this truck's so much louder than every other truck in the game. I have no idea. It's always been the same. This truck has always been so much louder than every other truck in game. Right then, we'll switch back the controller in a second because I'll need the cameras and stuff for this next bit. I'll need, to be honest, I'll need everything that I can to get this thing out of here. Probably. Right. Here we go. Right, let's return that to center. Stop. Thank you. Okay, so it's there facing this way. Okay. I'm hoping I can go slightly upstream and reverse onto it. So, like, use this island as a bit of a shelter and reverse onto it. That's what I'm hoping. Might take a few attempts on getting it turned, but we'll get it there. There we go then. Let's get at it. Oh, missed. Bullseye. Let's get this shit out of here. We'll just head straight back to the cement plant from here. Come Come on, baby. I know you're heavy, but let's go. What the The trailer aesthetics have never been great on this game, so that's why I didn't worry about that corner so much. Like I say, the trailer aesthetics never been great on this game. I don't know what it is with the trailer aesthetics on it. It just, yeah, it just tries to keep the trailer dead straight with the truck all the time, which, you know, it doesn't do. You know, trucks don't do that, and trailers don't do that. People are going up there, I suppose. We can get up there. We'll be on the road a lot faster going this way. I think I've used all the fuel out of here. And we may have to put fuel back in it just to get it to go in. Why? Remember what I said about if it's got fuel it might need 10%? Well, that could be a thing with this truck, because that yellow can on the back of the trailer, that is fuel. Why are you... Oh, is that why? Okay. Come on. This goes to show you how heavy this trailer is. If this truck's struggling, every truck is going to struggle. Like I say, I rate this truck as the number one, my number one go-to truck in the game. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. If there's a truck I pick without question that I know is going to get me to wherever I want to get to, it's this. Some people would disagree with me, and that's entirely up to you guys. I mean, like Brax. Brax can pick any truck, or almost any truck, and make it work. Whereas, I'm the type of person, I just want to simplify the game for myself. So, like I say, economically play the game, and if there's a truck out there that can do virtually anything, you just have to change what back it's got on it, and away you go again. That's the way I want to play. You know, save time, save energy thinking about it, and I can just concentrate on where I'm going, what I'm doing, and, you know, the rest of the game will take care of itself. You hope. Like I say, it don't always work out like that, but 9 times out of 10 it will. Where are we going? We're going around the corner and up onto the road. It's a beast, but sometimes too wide. Yeah, that's the only real... Well, I say the only real downside, but there's a couple of downsides with this truck. Like I said before, A, it's a bit wide. 2, it's a bit low to the ground, for ground clearance sometimes. And if it gets stuck in the really icky mud, which is not very often, it does use a shit ton of fuel. But other than that, it's, like I say, one of the best trucks in the game. Or for me, the best truck in the game. And I will stand by my words that it is too. If you don't have this truck, if you only have base game trucks, guys, what you want to do, as soon as you get enough money, even if you're just in Michigan, but as soon as you get like 100,000, go to Russia, or I don't think you need to go to Russia now, but sometimes it's still locked under the country that it's from. The Azov 64131, if you can buy that, still every other truck you have, you'll be better off. If you just got base game. As soon as you can get that truck, get it, and yeah, you'll be alright. And you'll still have to work at a few things and watch your terrain a little bit, but ultimately you will have a lot better truck. And like I say, different people have different opinions on that one. Some people say once you get the first Tega, use that one and don't look back. Nah, for me that one didn't work. Few people like it. I don't like it. That didn't work. For me, once you get in the mud with that thing, it's horrible. I prefer its bigger brother, the 6455B. I think that's a lot better truck than the first Tega you find. Just trying to stay out of the really wet mud there. Also, guys, if you look to the Mac, which Mac? Okay, like I say, Brax has a totally different opinion than me, and a few of you others that have played this game for a long, long time. You'll have the trucks where you go to and recommend to people. What, the Mac Defense? That one? It's a good truck. I don't think it's, well, it's kind of on par with the Azov, I suppose. I think the Azov's slightly better off-roading. That's my opinion. With the tyre pack, yeah, it brings it about even. But that means you have to buy the tyre pack. We got 3 minutes of ads coming, guys, in about a minute's time. You should have like 3 minutes of ads per hour. And it helps out with giveaways and stuff, so, you know, if you just stick about for that. So I've chosen to go the roadway, so I'll have to go through a big puddle in a minute. Might bring back the Atom to go fish those other bits out. The big quarter in it. We'll just deliver this, return it back to my normal operating use, and then we'll bring the Atom back out. Oh, my headset battery's low. I'll have to swap earpieces in a minute. We'll get this delivered first. Don't know where these two got to go. Look, two curtain side trailers, generator trailer as well. Oh, that's the drilling spare parts one, so. Oh, it's shut. Oh, okay, it's letting me keep the trailer. Is that part of the thing, is it? No? No, don't say I can keep the trailer, so... Okay, let's just keep... Just pop you out of the way then. Go. Right. Oh. 2 seconds. Let me change headsets. Oh. There we go. I can hear you again. Right, let's return this one back to its normal representation. Sideboard bed, crane. Your boy. Get that one back out, and we'll take it back across and pick up the crane things. The jiggies. Well, if I take the handbrake off, won't it? Might have to take the handbrake off. Well, I know something. The steering animation in game isn't 900-degree rotation. In fact, the more you turn it, the more that I turn my steering wheel, the less the truck in-game truck steering wheel turns. 3:30. We might just about get this mission done before end of stream then. Rex left the game. Wow, just said I'm going for at least another hour. Nah, he might have had to go. Or we've had it before where he's been booted for no apparent reason whatsoever. Just the game went, no, fuck you. We'll soon find out because he'll come back. So we know we got one right near where we spawn. So as soon as we go a little bit forward, we turn left, and there's one just down there. We know that. And then we'll carry on, and then there's one just a little bit further on, just as we get on the road. Yeah, I mean, we got room enough for 3, so we could go get that last one this side, and then go for the offload. Probably work out better having this truck, to be fair. I'm guessing Brax had to go. Oh, the thing is not back yet. I don't give up anymore. Righty then. So, we're going to go down to this one, grab this one, and then we're going to go up to here, to this one, we'll put it up there, and come back down for this one. We're going to have to see how to get it, obviously. And then, which one do we do now? Which one do we do now? Yeah, this one. So that one. There's one over here, and there's one over here somewhere. That one there. So we'll go get that one. And then we'll go down here and get that one. And then we'll make our way back to the thing to drop them off, and then we'll go to the last one and get that. So there's the plan. There was the plan before we fucking went through the other fucking map like an idiot. Please say the waypoints are still there. Yes, they are. I do that all the time. Really do that all the time. All it does is just take a slight blip of concentration, and because you're on the square to teleport back to the other map, if you try and put your four-wheel drive on, which is the same button, sometimes it forgets that you've done like shift and Y instead of just Y, and boots you back the other way. I wonder. It's going to be ballsy, but I wonder whether I can go there. It'll save me having to go down there. Fucking yeah, boy. I'll have that for $20. Right then. Let's go. Box number 1. Box number 2 is across the river, but we can't just go straight across the river because it's too deep. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-da, ba-da, boom. Ba-da, boom, ba-da, ba-da. Boom, 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 boom. And let me tell you what, whoa, whoa. Go, guys and girls in chat right now is a different way to support a streamer. If you would like to, click that link, go across to the Throne wish list, and yeah, and there you can collab with a couple of bits. You can create your own thing that you wish to send me if you want to send me stuff in. You could even send me vouchers. Hello, Banslam, how you doing? Wow. Straight away. Hello. Fuck you, lurk. Only kidding. 2/3 of all people that watch are lurkers. Like I say, if Twitch have their way, you may have to get a bit more involved to have your number count. Which is why the new command is out there, just in case. Just to remind people that, you know, if you suddenly see numbers go down, but you feel that there's a lot of people watching, you need to make some sort of an effort to get your number back in. Like I say, just just a little thing like using an emoji, playing the mini games, will make your number count again. I think it's just Twitch's way of keeping chats active. So I think it's not sort of people like me, and I know even people like Tab, you know, that have got like less than 100 viewers or more than 100 viewers. It's for these people have got like 1,000 viewers, but nobody's talking. You know, that's the people that they're really watching. You know, people's got like a couple of thousand viewers, but only like 4 people are speaking, you know? And it's like, yeah, you may have that couple of thousand viewers active, or you may have a couple of thousand viewers that are in your chat right now. how many people are really there? And I think that's what they're trying to say. I mean, I don't know. This is just conjecture. But I think they may be thinking that maybe some of these people have got watch bots. Where's the thing from here? Oh, it's just down there. Okay, how am I supposed to get down there? Okay, there it is there. Okay, back down the thing. Let's get the other side of this rock. Power outage? Oh shit, man. I feel you on that one, bud. We had a week of it where they were doing electrics on the corner. We have a feeling they were putting another power unit in for the new estate just up the road. So we totally feel you on that one. Oh, no, 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 no. That major roadworks outside? Mm-hmm. Oh, come on. Ooh, I don't want to let that tree go now. I really do not want to let that tree go. How do I get out of here now? Go on, be a good truck. Be a good truck. Be a good truck. Well, I know it's a good truck, but be a brilliant truck. Yeah, boy! This truck is still in my top 10, guys. Don't panic. It's still in my top 10. In fact, it's in my top 5, but it'll never make it to number 1 because I say it'll never make it number 1. It'll share the honor with the Mastodon, and it does rather well. We've proven it because of how much fuel this carries and the reserves and stuff. And the reserves of the Mastodon, this and the Mastodon does a similar distance within a few hundred feet. We are not kidding as well. It actually does. Yes, you would have used more fuel in the Mastodon because A, it starts out with a lot more, the reserves are a lot more to start off with, but on what it has and the reserves it has, this goes at almost exactly the same distance as the Mastodon. And like I say, we've proven it. When I say we, me and Kev. Right, so I don't know, we'll pick up that other dot in a minute, the third one. And then we'll go deliver these off. And then we just got one to go. So we're going down there. I guess we've gone to the map a bit too much and it's deleted the points. Because the next one is way over that way. Evacuate the dance floor. Not worth for joining, I guess. I mean, you still got about an hour, mate. It's still about an hour if you think you can do something in an hour. I say an hour, but obviously it depends how long it takes me to do this. Time-wise, an hour, but like I say, guys, if after this job I feel I can't do any more, like complete any more, that's it, that's the end. So we just kind of go close to 3 hours as we can. Holy moly, that was close. That was fucking close, wasn't it? Alright, best have a look at where we're going. I know we're going just up here. Yeah, there. And then we're going back the other way. I said we're going back the other way. We might not go back this way. We might go up slightly quicker to the road, which will make the things a little easier. Well, that's a great song. Looking at the wrong clock. Wow, you have a clock that's still an hour behind? Or an hour in front? I only knew you for a while. I never saw your smile. First thing I have to do every time is change the one analog clock that we got. One analog clock. That's all we got now. Everything else changes itself. Okay, we're that close to the whoa. We're that close to the concrete plant. I just will go up through there and get out. That'll do. Unpack, pack, crane away, let's go. Now we're heavy. He looks good, pack though. He looks good. You just got to take a little bit of care getting around everywhere, because now we're a heavy beast. Oh, that's forward in a couple of days. What's he forward in a couple of days for? See, that's the thing I can do now that I never used to be able to do. I didn't used to be able to watch another streamer while I was playing. I can do that now. It's powerful enough. On PC, that is. I don't know whether the guitarist in this is the same as the one in... Ooh, I know, was it one of the Beverly Hills Cop songs? Very similar sounding guitar. It might have been. Two films that have very, very good soundtracks to them. Electric Dream soundtrack, not just the theme song, this of them, but all the songs in the film are good songs. Beverly Hills Cop's another one, got a lot of great songs in the film. Top Gun, another one with very good songs in the films. Iron Eagle, some great songs in Iron Eagle. It was the 80s thing, though, the 80s, early 90s thing, wasn't it? They made a pretty decent film that had a really good backing tracks and soundtracks. So, I'm guessing we'll have this delivered within the next 10 minutes or so, and then maybe another 5-10 minutes out to get the other one, and 5-10 minutes back again, and then we'll see what there is to do compared to the time we got allotted. Once again, guys, tomorrow's game will be Farm Simulator 25, the new map release, so we'll be in the Highlands. Not sure whether we'll be playing on the same server as Tab or not. I'm going to ask because we may have the same dare drops to do. It's going to have to be a conversation, I think. If we work as a team to get some of the big ones done, of course. Yeah, I think all we have to show that the fact that it's done, no matter if it's done as a team or a solo, I think it's all right. And if you've got two screens up, guys, the average Viking is over there showing you a bit more of his early access of the Highlands map. He's currently harvesting peas, by the looks of it. Now, I always thought to myself, the pea harvester could have done with just slightly a bit more capacity. I think it's only got like 6,000 or 8,000 litres, like, capacity in it. It was maybe less, 4,000 maybe. I haven't used the pea harvester in such a long time, but I do like using it. It just needs a little bit more capacity, I feel, and a little bit better offloading belt. Maybe slightly longer or different angle or whatever. I just feel that it's, I don't know, just needs a slightly bigger one or a better angled one. They slightly taller that you can angle the top out a bit more, maybe. That'd be a cool, that would. You nearly got me going. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Not anymore. 6 o'clock in the morning. Is it best to... No, I'm going that way, innit? Is it best to go that way or around? It's about the fucking same, innit? By the time you go through the mud and it slows you down a little bit, you just will stay on the freaking road and go around that way. It's one of them. It's 6.5, 6 and 1/2 done the other of distance versus time. Once we deliver this, before we go get the next packages, guys, we'll just take a quick bio break. So we'll put you on words on stream because, like I say, today's the last day of Daz purchasing to start the giveaways. And like I say, if you get over level 3, you have the possibility of winning a Stream Loots pack or 3 Stream Loots packs. Anybody who scores over 100 as well also will get Stream Loots packs. And what I normally do is the person who's highest gets 3, second person 2, next person 1, and anybody else over 100, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. But yeah, like I say, it requires the giveaways to be active. And like I say, it resets tomorrow, so somebody needs to buy some Stream News packs tomorrow. If they are able to, of course, and I don't make people. But the giveaways are not active until somebody does. Why? It's just the way the Stream News do it. So it's not me, it's kind of them. I just got to follow rules. Play Simulator Radio, coming in your ears. Yeah, baby. Or as Tab would say, Simulator Radio coming in your ears. Oh. No, that just sounds wrong. He doesn't say that. I added the old daddy bit, all right? Just in case he's listening. Right, then that's this delivery in. Like I say, I'm going to just have a quick 2 minutes bio. And we shall go get the other one. But for now, like I say, I'm going to stick you on the Be Right Back screen. Start the words on stream because, you know, it's still active for today. And yeah, we'll see you in 2 minutes. Right, guys, I am back. Nobody's playing that, so I can switch that off. Didn't realize I can get rid of both of them. Let's put my ears back on. And yeah, let's go get this last box. Right. Out here. Down there. Right on there. That way on there. And that should take me right to it. Swing around and come back. There we go. I'm not going to leave it totally empty, just in case we have to refill it again when we come back. Like I say, we may have to put 10% back into it. But that should see us there and back, so. We're down in Georgia. Down in Georgia. Come on, don't step on that rock. No, 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 no. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get good. Get good. Yeah, boy. This should just push over. Take it a little steady down here. Okay. Oh, I went hard at that one, and I wish I hadn't. I wish I'd just let it slow down a little bit more. That was fun twitching. Oh, mining fish, that's what that one is, okay. We've already got that one activated. So like I say, there's 6 tasks to do and find. We have 3 of them up. This should be 1 down, so the 5 left, 2 up. When I say 2 up, 2 that we can see from the menu. There's 1 over yonder that, well, there's 1 over there that we can see, but we haven't got it activated yet. Okay, here we go. No. Oh, nearly made it. Oh, sacrilege. Deleting the cargo. Stop there. Right, which way out? Which way out? Just go back the way you've come, Matt. That's the easiest way. Just go back the way you've come. My guess is upstairs is around because they're banging the fuck. Noisy bastards. Mate, how we doing, mate? Great to see you on McCroft this morning. Have a look around Ebony Island.
Yeah.
I got a few ideas because obviously that's going to be my challenge map when it's ready. I'm guessing that's why Roy didn't give it to me because it's not quite ready yet for me to do my thing on it. Oh, hello. That's right. No, it's all right. It's not farm sim, Matt. Matt, it's not farm sim. Get your mind out of that. I was going to say, go look. We could go fishing, but it's not farming sim. It's fine. We're already thinking about the new... Oh, no. Fuck that. Well, you're the only one for me. Baby. It looks good, mate. It was a lot of fun this morning. It just knackered now and want my bed. Thank you for promise. No worries, dude. My pleasure. You shouldn't need, if you notice, the config folder's in there as well, mate. So you shouldn't need to download your config folder. Just install and away you go. And that's got everything. That should have Middle East, Great Steppe. It's just a case of whacking them in your mods folder and loading up TMP, and away you go. Should be just that easy, buddy. And like I say, I know if I needed them in reverse, I know you'd help me out, and a few others have normally got them and I'll help too. So it's just a community thing where we pass the love. Already did that before I messaged in Discord. Also got the trailer and cab stuff that followed. I lost it all. Yeah. I lost my online game as well. So when I got the new build, so I had to rebuild one. But I just got through level 1, ALM'd everything in, bosh done. Remember, that's the thing when you do your new thing. If you're ALM money and XP in, you got to get through level 1 first. So 1 job, 2 jobs, whatever it takes, and then boom, then you can ALM XP and money in. Unless you're going to do it from scratch, of course. Right, will that trailer disappear? Because if that trailer doesn't disappear, we're going to have to go and grab a truck and bring it and take it back. tidy up the map. It disappeared. Good. Right then. So we've got 2 active there. 2 active there. There should be 5 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Just need to sort out TMP for some reason. I keep getting kicked from it. So we'll have to sort it out. Recheck my internet. So I'm in solo for now. I'm only level 5. So you'll have to put ALM your account, because you can now that you're level 5. You'll have to disconnect it from the cloud, and then you should be able to ALM it. And then just put it back into TMP. I would just recheck TMP as your right addresses for your game. And whatever that needs. And that should be right then. So while we're here, and we've not got very much time left, so what I'm going to do is just travel up to the dam and pick up red tape. Because that's on the menu to pick up, so I'm going to pick up that. So that'll be 3 out of the 5 tasks left to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I will check this weekend. It's farm week. Yeah, it's DLC drop tomorrow, 1 p.m. Like I said to the rest of the stream earlier, I might wait for Dare Drops to do their thing as well before I go on it. And then maybe me and Tav can dual stream and get what we need for the Dare Drops. Make it easier, you know what I mean? Like I say, we might need a conversation, or well, me and Tav might need a conversation. Well, me and you could do it, you know, if you want to do it. Just put a farm online and go do some shit, you know what I mean? We can get some Dare Drops done. Although you don't do Dare Drops. I think you should. You know, 3 hours a day is, you know, you could get some stuff done. It's just a case of, instead of just going willy-nilly into stuff, you might need to plan slightly about some of the harder Dare Drops. Like the last time for the Mercedes DLC, I had to use the Unimog to make 500k. And literally the day before, I went into Farm Sim and I literally did a load of pallet stuff and just left it. So I could deliver it when I was on stream for 500k. And I did it to get that 500k. I delivered all my pallets. I did 2 fields and delivered it. Bosh, done. Now my PC is okay looking at it. Yeah. Like I say, Dare Drops is just a little thing on the side. You don't even do nothing to it when you're playing. All you do is, after you've activated your Dare Drop and you've completed it, you just submit your video into, or the clip of you completing it, into Dare Drops. They assess it and give you keys back to give away to your crowd. Give away to the people watching. You don't have anything on while you're streaming. If you need any information about it, I'll walk you through it Saturday or something. Or when you're available. Just was no beautiful. I'm expecting the harder ones. I was telling the guys earlier before you come in, I'm expecting the harder missions to be 500k in onions, at least. Maybe 500k in fish, at least. That's maybe the 2 harder ones. And I'm expecting the price for them to be Farming Simulator 25 and the Season Pass. and then you might get like 2 or 3 copies as well for them. The harder one will be fish, because you have to do your fish saplings. Then you have to do your fish food, which is kind of difficult. I've seen Pav do some. And then bring back the grown fish. Yes. Thank you, good sir. I will let you know. No problem, mate. No problem. Keymailer's a little bit different. You know, everyone talks about Keymailer. That's a bit different. I've not done a lot with Keymailer. I've done a little bit with Keymailer, but I've not done that much with them. I'm trying to do as much as I can, but I want it to fall into the same sort of category as I play, which they kind of don't like. Well, I say they don't like. They like what I do when I do it, but you know, it's. I think they kind of want somebody that just wants to do everything that they whack out there, you know. And those sort of people get everything that they want. Because I was thinking about doing. It looks shit though, so I decided not to do it. What the fuck was it? It was a simulator. Porn star simulator. Not what you dirty-minded people. No, not that porn. Porn is in second-hand shop. Porn. You know, like this TV series, Porn Stars. But it's just people going in to sell their shit. Yeah, that. There's a simulator for it. I looked into it. I thought, oh, that's quite interesting. And I looked at it. I looked, nah, the graphics are shit. I'm not into all this supermarket simulator and hard shot box car simulator. I'm not into that. That's not me. I was kind of interested in this one that's coming out on Xbox pretty soon. I say Xbox and PlayStation. What was it called? I said to the guys the other day that were watching Dutch Trucker Simulator. I was kind of interested in that. I was reading up about it on the Keymailer, and then all of a sudden I read Xbox and PlayStation only. No. Okay. But it looked pretty cool. But the people watching were kind of saying, you know, it'll soon get overshadowed when Euro Truck and American Truck goes console. And yeah, they're right. At the moment, I still think one of the better trucking games on definitely Xbox is the one that I played from beta, and I forget what it's called, Truck Sim something or other. And in that one, you're obviously a CEO of a trucking company. You start off with like a 7.5 tonner truck or 10-ton truck, and you build yourself up to lorry and tag, semi truck, and you can do multi drops as well. And it's based around Germany only. It was on Xbox. Like I said, I played it for ages. Had a few problems with it. Had a few problems with the admin of the game. And basically, the admin problems I had with the admin of the game was the fact that they promised fixes. And it was kind of like they fixed stuff, but they broke other stuff. I mean, for one fix that was broken is I got to max level 30, and for about a month I couldn't play it. Couldn't even load in. And I emailed about them, said, what's going on? And they went, oh yeah, you're level 30, aren't you? Hang on a minute, we've got a fix for that coming out soon. I went, well, hang on, people want to fucking know shit about it. You better get it now. Right then, it's 4:30, guys. So as soon as I collect this, we'll see what Brax is up to, and then we shall go a raiding. Not sure how long Tav's going on for. If he's going on for quite a bit longer, we'll raid into Tav. All right, gotta go sleep. No worries. See you later. Also, guys, don't forget my giveaway. My normal giveaway is on the 15th of this month. There, that's that activated. Well, what does that entail? I'm not going to do it. I just want to know what it entails. So red tape. Red tape. So we go to the... Oh, no. It's get a multi-stage pump and take it to logistics center, which is up there. Oh, that's quite a hard journey up and back. And then we get another multi-stage pump from wherever that's to, because it won't open until this is done, and take it to the West Dam site, which is down there, which is, to be honest, that was quite easy to get to. But like I say, we'll just wait for Brax, see what Brax is doing. I'm going to recover this truck. And come back to... I'm guessing that's Brax's truck and trailer there, the Futum and the Mac. Which means he's somewhere up here, probably. No, he's not up there. Oh, he's there. Okay. Right, we're just waiting for Brax to finish off. Well, to be honest, I don't need to wait for Brax to finish off to raid out. I don't know whether to send you over to Tab or not, because I don't know whether he's finishing or not. Think he's about to raid out. Oh. Right, we're just watching Brax for the minute. Deliver these logs off. And like I say, we're going to raid out. Or like I say, we might raid out and then I'll just watch Brax to the end. Whoop, don't mean to... I think we're going to raid Farm Boy Q. He's part of the stream team. He's an awesome guy. And we'll see you tomorrow for a bit of farming. Yeah, so guys, don't forget, I'll be back tomorrow for some Farming Simulator 25. Hopefully with some dare drops. The giveaways for the dare drops won't be done tomorrow because I have to complete the challenges and put them in. And it's normally a couple of days before they come back and say you complete or not. So let's go over and say hi to Farm Boy Q. Like I say, he's part of the stream team and he's an amazing dude. And he's got all sorts of buttons which you guys shouldn't be allowed to press. But if you collect enough channel points and stuff, you will be allowed to press them. So yeah, love you, bye.